Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is pretty much a follow-up video trying to figure out what the annoying clicking sound is coming from the GTR when I guess turn the corner and stuff at slow speeds. I think we narrowed it down and I think we figured it out. And we're gonna do a quick video to show you guys what we're gonna do and what it is and what we think it is. What we currently have on here right now is our stock rear tires on the 2012 Nissan GTR Black Edition. And they're stock size on the tire, stock tire brand that goes on the tire when you buy it. So there's nothing different. And then after that, we're gonna throw on the front ones, the stock front ones, and then go back onto the rays. So far what we figured out was going from the aftermarket to the stock, the clicking noise goes away. And then as soon as we put the stock, actually the aftermarket ones back on, the clicking noise comes back. So we're ruling out everything else, and I believe it's actually the tires that are causing it. Or sorry, the
wheel setup, yeah.
The wheel setup.
Yeah, so for the first test, what we did is, because we tried different things to try to get rid of some of that rotor slap, because like I said, we said before, the sound that you're getting from the car is that kind of snary type of noise that you get from the car. And we put a little spacer on it and throw the wheel back on the aftermarket wheel. We took it for a drive, obviously. And the first couple turns, no noise, but then as you start doing the third and the fourth, it starts getting worse and worse and worse. So I asked my brother Fong, I go, hey Fong, do you have your OEM wheels? And he's like, yeah, I do. Well, let's throw the front one on and let's give it a test. So we throw the front one on, which is a 9.5-inch wheel for the stock GTR, and we took it out, and sure enough, the noise just went away completely. We turned and turned and turned, and it went away. And then we wanted to rule out that it's that extra width with the OEM, because the aftermarket wheel is not a 9.5, it's actually a 10. So we're like, okay, well maybe that extra width in the front puts that much more stress that it creates that clicking sound or the movement, right, of the wheel trying to spin in there and just knock the, like we talked before, there's like little parts that you can see where they slap. So what we did is we grabbed the OEM rear wheel, which is exactly match of the front, which is a 10, with the same exact 285 3520. We put it on the front, and as you can see, 285 35 20, and if you look at the aftermarket, 285 35 20, and we went around, and sure enough, there was absolutely no noise. So unfortunately, it's sad to say that it comes down that the wheels, there's an actual problem with the wheel. Now, we're not the engineers, we're not the makers, we have no right to really comment on what happened there, but it could be a combination that the bore on the bolt holes might be a little bit oversized over the OEM. Definitely the eccentric ring takes away that, it fits nice and tight on the hub there, so it's not that movement. It's more of the wheel having too much play. When it gets tied down, it kind of slaps, right? So there is something wrong there, so we really can't comment on what Ray did or what they're gonna do, but it's obviously an aftermarket wheel problem. I don't know, Fong, if you wanna add anything to there.
So I contacted our distributor for our region in Canada here, and they wanted us to take some sizes and a video of it. So we're gonna submit this video. So hopefully, Rays, you guys will take care of it. Hopefully your customer service and care will step forward and rectify this problem.
Right. And
not brush it under the carpet.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's a premium brand. You expect that from a company that is the problem, that they look into it. But it was kind of funny that we did all that work, and people are still continuing to do a lot of the work to find out the job, I mean, what's wrong with it, or paying to get all that cleanup, and all it is pretty much that. But on their defense too, you gotta remember that when you buy aftermarket wheels, what do you do with your OEM ones? There's like really nobody, like 90% of the people, they're like, well, I'm just gonna sell them. Usually sell your wheels to the 370 guys or the G37s or rear-wheel drive, and you put that setup. So your OEM's wheels are gone. So really nobody goes back and put those wheels
A lot
again,
of times
right?
when you explain that, the clicking noise, a lot of guys right away think it's the bearings,
Right.
axle.
CV boots.
Everybody that watches the video, the first thing they comment, oh, it's a CV boot, or
Right.
it's an axle, it's
But
an
it's
axle
not.
click, but it's not. Last thing they ever thought of it was actually a tire or a wheel that's causing
Right.
the clicking noise.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a quick drive right now and try to duplicate that sound. And we're gonna start off with the factory rear ones, right?
That's right.
Mimic the raised setup for.
That's right.
So.
To mimic the front of the aftermarket wheels, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go for a ride.
See, as you can tell, there is absolutely no clicking on that wheel right now. Now we're gonna do the other side. There she goes. Beautiful harmony that everybody loves to have.
So that pretty much concludes to our, I guess, evidence that we figure is the actual aftermarket rims that are causing the clicking noise. As you can see in the video, the stock ones don't make any kind of click, and then the aftermarket ones click so loud. And they're all torqued down at 98 foot-pounds of torque, so there's no difference in torque. Same tire size. The only difference is the brand, but I don't think a brand of the tires would make that clicking noise. So hopefully, I guess you guys race. I hope you guys take care of this and take care of me. I'll be reaching out to you guys, and we'll bring it back into the garage, and then we'll discuss some more.
Any other subscribers that have their stock wheels, maybe try them and comment, right?
Yeah. All right, guys. So just to recap what we discovered. So basically, everybody online that is saying, "Oh, clean out your the brake disc and the behind the brake disc where it mates up with the hub," that doesn't do anything. Because we did all that, and to the conclusion of the noise doesn't disappear.
Yeah, no.
I'll set the link on my previous video of what we did, and that didn't solve the issue. Basically, changing the tires out to the stock rims, the clicking disappears. Stock tire size, stock tires itself, and then we also use genuine raised lug nuts. I'll zoom in and let you guys see. Right there. So for some reason that makes a big difference and makes the clicking noise disappear. So it's not the actual width of the tire, it's the raised tires is what we conclude.
Wheels.
The wheels. So because if you can see, we left the stock ones on this side, and like the video proves, that the raise is the one that's making the clicking noise. So to all you guys, Battalion 35 guys, if you guys have your stock rims and having that clicking noise on aftermarket ones, throw your stock ones back on, see if that disappears, and I'm pretty sure it's the same situation.
Just remember that they have done the repair on the calipers, so they don't confuse that two noises, right?
Yeah, so these calipers, I have added the actual clips in, where I believe the 09s to 2015 don't have the extra clip, and it's not the rattling of the pin here.
Yeah.
So
just want to make sure that you got that before you test too. So
yeah, so because this thing rattles too if you don't have that clip. So just make sure that that's not the case in your guys' situation. So there you go, guys. So unfortunately, my beloved Ray's T37 Ultras is the cause of the clicking noise. Man, I do really love these rims, you guys, and I hope Ray's, you guys take care of me and figure this matter out with me, and I don't want to go back to a different brand or go somewhere else or go back to stock. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining me on this this week's vlog. Unfortunately, it's not the happy ending for me, but also hopefully it works out. So again, hit the subscribe button, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next vlog.